The worst performing big ETFs this year, really some of the only few bad performing ETFs this year, are either oil or energy related stocks. Look at that. The question is, you want to buy low, sell high? As a turnaround in these names ahead. Welcome to Trading Nation. Wald with Oppenheimer, Gina Sanchez, Chantico Global. Ari, will begin with you. You probably got to believe in a turn in oil for a believe in a turn in these ETFs and those underlying stocks. Do you at Oppenheimer see either of those coming?
I could see it in absolute terms, but not in relative ones, meaning this. When I look at the price of oil, when I look at the energy sector, I do see a multi-year reversal in its downtrend. I see a basing process taking place. I think the low has been hit, but I think we're going to see this very choppy trading, maybe over the coming months, coming quarters, maybe even coming years. And I think in the process, this sector, the energy sector, is going to underperform versus a rising S&P 500, or that equities as a whole are going to do better than the energy sector. I can make this case also looking at the relative performance of energy versus the S&P 500. We can see energy recently falling below year-long support, I think the lowest relative level since 2004, all in the direction of the long-term downtrend. So we see this as a cyclical underperformer that is actually showing some signs of seeing that underperformance just starting to accelerate.
Okay, Gina Sanchez, not the most bullish outlook at all for these names and these ETFs. What are your thoughts?
Well, we've seen a very short-term rally, and we've seen some data points that have supported that rally. But here's the problem, is that you have the shale producers continuing to add rig count to the overall rig count. You're seeing supply probably going up, not down, even though we might get a few more, bullish numbers. And we're going into the driving season, and so generally the supply usually tends to go down in May, June, July, August. However, the problem is that, OPEC, the OPEC nations tend not to stick to their deals. They've just announced an extension to March of 2018. We've heard Saudi, Russia, and now Kuwait are going to participate in that extension. But if you look at it, Saudi is like over 100% of the compliance, and everybody else kind of cheating a little. And that's the problem, and that's the story with OPEC, is that supplies just aren't coming down. So I support Ari's story. Okay,
yeah, and it's amazing too, even with that talk of the deal extension, Gina, that oil is still below $49 a barrel because the U.S. is going to hit 10 million barrels a day any day now, which would be a record for the United States. We are now maybe the swing producer. Gina and Ari, thank you both very much. Folks, thank you for tuning in as always. I'm Brian Sullivan. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.